Now, unable to get to Starfleet Academy, we need to enter the Sol system. I just bring up the map quickly. Sol system is over here in this corner. So we're already here, so let's enter the Sol system. Yeah, we'll take a little tour around Starfleet Academy, and I'll show you a few bits down there that we can do as well as that mission. Right, now you'll see down on the bottom right corner, beam to Starfleet Academy. So click on that and beam down. And here we are, Starfleet Academy. I'm sure you'll recognise it from the movies. Right, so we will start by going over to the main building over here. So we'll start on the right and we'll make our way round. I just run up to here because I believe that there's somebody to speak to here. So speak to the professor. About the Junior Officer Appreciation Event. Welcome back to Starfleet Academy, Lieutenant Commander. The cadets here have a lot to learn in a short time. They could really use your help. Today, the cadets need to learn how to scan for and collect particle fragments. We'll be having a special class so they can learn. Continue. When the class is in session, use the terminal near me to request a cadet and one will transport to join you. The cadet assigned to you will have more detailed information about the particle fragments and how to collect them. The particle fragments are only active for a short time before they decay. Collect as many as you can before the class ends and then return them to me or your cadet. Also, if you lose track of your cadet at any time, you can use the terminal near me to request another cadet. Okay, so from time to time they have particle events, and like he's just said, we can pick up our cadets here for that event. The event isn't running at the moment, so there's nothing more we can do here, so let's move on. So this is the main building, so let's head back towards the main building. And we will stop just here for a second because there are about 10 memorial plaques that you can collect as you go around Starfleet Academy, and once you've collected them all you get an accolade. So let's read the first one. And over here on the left is a pop-up window that tells you what's written on that plaque. So let's enter the building and we'll start off on the left side. I just have a little pan here so you can see the inside. You got the bar over there, the club, then you got the main operations reception and some commodities. And through that door over in front of us is the Admiral's office. So like I said, let's start this side. Let's have a quick look out the window at the view, blocked by a tree. So this is the club, 602 Club, and we have a couple of bartenders which would give you specialty drinks. Occasionally you'll have missions where you need one of these, or you may want to merge one of these foods or drinks with a tribble. And here's the other one. They've all got the same commodities, but one of the good things is if you sell any of your equipment that you don't use, you tend to get more energy credits from the bartenders than a lot of other places that you can sell them, and you'll get a lot more energy credits than you would if you recycled them in your recycle tab, replicator, recycle. You get much more. I mean, if I remember, I think from that bartender you got 5,000 energy credits, whereas you only get 4,000 if you recycle it. So sometimes it's worth the effort to come back to here to recycle it. What is going on here? Anyway, round this way we've got the bank and exchange. And in the middle should be the mail, yeah. Then if we go through this door, there's nothing much down here. It's just like another corridor thing. There is a holodeck that you can come into, but you can't do a lot in. What about this one? Can we go? No, can't go in that one either. This door open? No. So there isn't anything really to do back here, but I just wanted to show you what was here. So we're back out into the main room, and anybody here? No, nobody there. This is a tailor for you to customize your clothing, just like when we were up at Earth Spacedock. So here's the door. We'll just give you a reference point. That's where we entered. So we go through the door into the Admiral's office, or the Commandant of Starfleet Academy. And who's this guy? Right, okay. Sometimes you get missions where you have to come back here and speak to the Commandant of Starfleet Academy. So this is where he is. A little look out the window. Okay, so that's all that we can do in here. So let's go back outside. And we'll carry on to the left. Now, this guy is a good guy. If you have the lifetime subscription, you can refine extra dilithium from this fella. If you go to inventory, into assets, you can refine 8,000 dilithium daily from here. But if you come to this refiner person here, you can refine an extra it used to be, I think, 500, but it looks like 1,000. So you can refine an extra 1,000 a day by coming to him and starting a duty officer assignment. And looks like it only takes 5 seconds to do, but you can only do it once a day. Right, so that's him. Close that. And let's head down this way. And here's another plaque. So if we have a look at that one. Okay, not much to say about that one. A couple of tables to sit down. Unfortunately, we still can't enter those buildings. There's nothing down there. Let's go down to this plaque. Okay, and there's a person here. Oh, personnel officer. Okay, so this personnel officer, you can get Vulcan officers and reassign underperforming officers. So if we click on that one, you can do a duty officer assignment to get a special duty officer, a Vulcan duty officer, I expect. Or you can reassign underperforming officers. So if you want to get rid of a few of your duty officers, for instance, common duty officers, you can do an assignment and you can select them. I don't have any, but you can select them and you can begin assignment and get rid of them. That's handy if you run out of space in your duty officer roster and you want to get rid of a few because you're going to pick up a special box. Maybe you've bought some duty officers from the Zen stall. You can buy all sorts of different special duty officers. So you may want to get rid of some of the standard common and whatever else duty officers you don't want anymore. Or another option, if you want to get rid of them, is if you're a member of a fleet, you can dump some duty officers into the assignments. There, so let's check this one out. Boothby. If you watched The Next Generation, you'll know who Boothby is. Tending to the gardens. So let's go back around this way. Let's just have a quick look at the sides of the gardens because we don't want to miss anything. You can, if you want, go swimming in the water, but you get your uniform wet. So go around this way, and there's another one, and that's a bridge. Carry on around here. Some more seating. Again, you can't enter this building. Okay, there's another plaque there. Let's read that plaque. Right, let's go back around this way. And see if there's anything back here. Beam me back to there. Okay. Let's try again. Just to see if we can get all the way around the back, or whether we just get beamed back. Okay, so you can go all the way round, but there's nothing back behind this building. We did that plaque, so let's go around this building. And back here we have a Tellarite personnel officer, which is the same experience as the Vulcan one we looked at a few minutes ago. And we have an Andorian personnel officer, again the same thing. Okay. Then we got the Golden Gate Bridge and the shuttles flying backwards and forwards. If you start a normal Starfleet Federation playthrough and not a original series as we did, then the tutorial mission, some of it takes place upstairs in the shuttle bay. So you get to have a look around that shuttle bay. So let's go back round to the front of this building, because this building we can actually go into. So let's go in. And we'll start this side. And here's Lieutenant Farah. As we have to speak to him, we'll speak to him now. Right, first compliment. Your initial complement of duty officers is now available. So we've got trader, diplomat, maintenance engineer, deflector officer, fabrication engineer, diagnostic engineer, quartermaster, sensor officer. Here's a uncommon because it's in green. All the common ones are in white. We've got astrometrics scientist, research lab scientist, geologist, nurse, doctor. Anyway, I won't go through the rest of them. Let's continue. That's given us about 20 or so. Now you can go into its store And as you level up through your diplomacy, if I click on the top, go to commendations, as you complete duty, you can get to duty officers through this little 3-person duty officers button. If I try and move these around a bit, you can get duty officer assignments by clicking on the duty officers button at the top. And then to do an assignment, you click on plan. And I'll just point out that this duty officer assignment is part of a chain, and this is one of 10 assignments that you can do associated to this diplomatic mission. So if we plan, then you can usually automatically selects people, duty officers, to go into the 3 slot. In this case 3 slots. You can, if you want to change them, if it's selected, say, a common duty officer, and you know that you have some ultra rare ones that would give you better rewards, you can click on select, and you have a list of duty officers to assign. I obviously don't have a lot at the moment, so I've only got one, but you just select him and assign him to a slot. So let's begin assignment, and that will take 6 hours. And you don't have to do all of them, and if they're red with an exclamation mark, it means you don't have a duty officer that you can assign to that mission. So there's a few here that you can't assign, but there are a couple here that we could do. So I'll just start those off. And you'll see that they come in different specializations, like development, science, diplomatic. Those are the only ones available here. When you're in space, in the galactic map, flying around, you can come into here and you'll find specialist. If I can bring up the galaxy map. When you're flying around the different sectors, you can often find duty officers specific to those sectors, especially diplomatic missions. So that's where you select your duty officers and plan the assignments. Now, as you do more and more, you will see that you get points for every one that you do, and you build up the ranks, going up to rank 4, and it shows you on the right hand side here what you get. So when I get rank 1, I get a technician accolade, a technician title. I can select a green quality duty officer. That'll be from the assignment officer up on Earth Spacedock, and I may replicate a white emergency engineering hologram. And I'll let you read the rest on here, but as you rank up, you unlock extra things. So you got a diplomatic commendation rank. You got science, engineering, military, exploration, and such. So whichever duty officer assignments you do from here will add to your balance until you fill up to rank 4. And for some of them, not all of them are particularly useful, but some of them unlock abilities like like a free transwarp to Deep Space Nine, and a free transwarp to Starbase 39. So as you rank up, it'll give you 3 options to go to the. And once you unlock a tier, so once you have rank 1, you can come in here, and this is where you can unlock your free uncommon officer. And then as you get to rank 2, you can unlock another free duty officer. And you've also got rare and ultra rare as well. And obviously the better the quality, the better ability you get with it. And for some duty officer missions, you need traders or advisors or entertainers that you don't automatically get with giveaways, reward boxes. So we've spoken to him, so that's good. Over here is Commander Baylor, and you can do duty officer missions to get data chips, which gives you, I'll decline that because I don't want to do those, but she would give you lots of data pads with lots of historical information about Star Trek Online, and they're quite an interesting read, but I'm not going to pick up one of those now. Then round here we have another personnel officer where you can submit a request for new officers. So you can do these duty officer assignments to be rewarded with special officers. So that's another way for you to build up your roster of duty officers. You can reassign officers like with the other people outside, and you can exchange officers. Now, can we go in? No. I'm not sure if it's just for the tutorial for the standard Starfleet officer, but this is where Captain Taggart's office is when you get that mission. Obviously you can't go in there if you're not in the tutorial. So that's all in this building, and since it's straight outside, let's have a look at this monument. Where's he going? Anyway, let's have a look at this plaque. There we go. Then we'll turn around and we'll go back down this way. And yeah, there's a plaque down this way, just in front of the main building. So let's look at that. And there we go, we've seen all the accolades, so we get the accolade reward. And this is dedicated to George and Gracie. Okay, so that's nearly the tour over. There is one more thing here that I want to show you. So come around here. We have another memorial. Which I thought you could... Oh, I thought you could click on it and get the names, but it's a memorial to absent friends, which is similar to the one that I showed you up on Earth Spacedock. That one you can get the names. It doesn't look like you're allowed to interact with this one, unfortunately. Right, and that is it for the tour of Starfleet Academy. So let's beam up and go and do secret orders. So if we go beam up, you got a couple of options. You got Earth Spacedock, so you can beam straight up to the starbase. You can go to the Sol system, which is just outside Earth, or you can beam up to Vulcan sector, which is a bit further away. So let's do that one. And ready to beam up, beam up.